Okay, Elisa Williams with Remax Success, and today we're going to visit with Neil Roberts with Clavo Winery and a sort of other things. So good morning, Neil. How are you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. And you're busy, aren't you?
Always.
Always. How long have you been in the area?
Well, I moved to Santa Maria in '85 and started farming vineyards there. And then actually moved up to the Paso area in '96, but I was doing work up here in the early '90s. So, but actually physically moved up here in '96. So
96.
yeah.
And here in downtown Templeton, you have little wine shop, Clavo.
Right. So we've been in Templeton since 2008, and we're the first wine tasting room here.
The first.
Still, I guess we are. We're still the only one. Other than, I guess, if you got to count Alley as far as wine bar, so to speak. But anyway, so yeah, we've been here since 2008. We were looking for kind of a multi kind of use, so kind of property. So this worked out because we had the wine bar, or the tasting room, I should say, and it had a patio. Still does. Very nice patio.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and then the office for the management, the vineyard management company. So, yeah.
But your tastings are now by appointment.
Right.
As after the pandemic, most wineries are by appointment only.
Right, but if somebody walks in, we'll take care of them too. So.
But your hours are primarily.
Probably more like we're mostly just weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and noon to 5.
And that works out.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And you offer all kinds of the standard.
Yeah, I mean, we have 3 reds that we're pouring. We have a sparkling. We have about 4 different types of whites that we got. And then we have a new kind of venture that doing with another client of mine that we're going to be releasing here in a little bit. So, yeah.
Well, we are in the heart of wine country.
We are.
People come here for the lifestyle.
Right.
And we have a lot of influx.
Absolutely.
And you also do your other hat that you wear. You wear many hats.
Yeah, the bigger hat is the vineyard management company. That's what keeps us super busy. So,
and we have a lot of vineyards.
We have a lot of vineyards. So we manage vineyards mostly in the Paso area. We have a few up in Monterey County and another vineyard in the valley, but mostly Paso proper. We try to as far as what we do from design, planting to farming, so everything.
Well, you do it all.
We try to, so, yeah.
And people really come to you, we have a lot of people wanting to own a vineyard, which is not as easy as it looks.
Right.
So they come to you to get information on how to start a vineyard, how to grow a vineyard, how to make money with a vineyard.
Right, yeah. Well, so somebody from your office had a client and they're looking at a piece of property. We'll go out and evaluate and do some due diligence. And then if they decide to purchase that property, then we'll go ahead and hopefully manage the property. We'll help sell the grapes. We'll, do everything from basically from start to finish. So we try to, in a sense of help the client understand. We do financials for them. We'll give them kind of some, okay, this property will fit for what you're trying to do, and also work with them as far as how they want to farm it and their ideals of farming it and stuff. So, and we kind of custom tailor kind of our management based upon the client. Sometimes the client wants to be involved. Sometimes it's just do what you need to do kind of thing. So it can be a little bit of both. So.
And how about the water situation? Do you discuss that?
Well, the water situation definitely. I mean, as you know, some of the Paso Basin's impacted. So you can buy properties that are already planted, but you can't really plant any new properties. But that being said, there are properties that are going in on the west side and out of the basin that are still being planted. But the water is the first thing you got to make sure that you have enough of, and
Right.
and how you use it. So
Is there really any dry farming going on?
there is, there's definitely. I mean, you got the Ducey family that dries farm. I have a couple of vineyards that we dry farm. We use a lot of tools like soil probes and measuring the vine, and so it's not just like willy-nilly as far as how much we irrigate. And we really, I mean, 10 years ago as compared to now, I probably irrigate less than I do 10 years ago, and so and the vines are doing fine. So
Excellent.
yeah.
And that really helps with the tonnage and the production.
Yeah, what you don't want to do is under irrigate, but you don't want to over irrigate, because we don't. And wine grapes, it's not what you're looking for is a big crop or anything. What you're looking for is balance and quality. So we just irrigate to get to those means based upon the farming practices and based upon the level of where the product's going to. The product being the grapes. If it's going into a $20 bottle of wine, or if it's going into a $50 bottle of wine or more. So
It's all about quality.
it's all about quality. Yeah.
Well, I thank you for your time today.
Oh, you're
and I
welcome.
know you've got many hats and you've got many things you need to get back to. So Clavo Winery, Clavo Tasting Room right here, and
Yep.
the address is
315 South Main Street, clavocellars.com. So come on and see us. We got a great patio, by the way.
yes, we do.
Yeah.
So excellent. Thank you so much for your
So
time.
thank you.
Okay.